environmental policy. Now, as we all know, the world's environment is constantly changing, ergo this year's topic, the turbulent Earth. Now, human advancement has changed the natural cycle and patterns of the Earth. Today, essentially, what the best environmental policy would be is under controversy and debate. Today, I would like to confirm that laissez-faire is the best environmental policy. First of all, I would like to rebut some of our honorable opponent's points. Our honorable opponent's main thesis is that governments should be in charge of how to alleviate environmental problems in certain countries or globally that we are experiencing. However, in a real-life situation, this is not necessarily sustainable or the best option because governments are not always willing to concentrate their resources and attention on the environment. For example, countries such as Syria, which are facing large problems with conflict, I sincerely doubt that the government would be willing to spend such effort and time on the environment. This is a case where the governmental approach and complete sort of dictatorship over environmental solutions would not work. Government control might work in certain countries, which, as my opposition have focused on, for example, the United States of America. However, that is a first world country, that is a developed country. In third world countries, this policy might not necessarily be applicable. In fact, it would probably not work. For example, North Korea is known for spending aid money on military purposes instead of what the money is meant for example, education and health. This is an analogy of a case where government has not made the right decision and maybe gone against what is actually beneficial to the country because of what they believe to be best. When one entity, in this case the government, is in charge of everything, there's a higher risk of the wrong decision being made. In this case, many governments might not be willing or successful in directing their attention to improving our environment. Furthermore, this debate is not about certain examples where restriction or rules, for example, ethanol being taken into use, has worked. It's about the overall approach that humans take to improving the environment. And our team strongly believes that laissez-faire is the best environmental policy for many reasons. For example, human development is continuing and is in fact the root of many of the environmental problems we are facing today. We are using many non-renewable resources at unbelievable paces to aid our development in creating cities, in creating profits. Using the term that our honorable opposition has used, corporate interest prevails. In fact, you could argue that that is human nature, where profit and interest to ourselves is our main focus, and environmental concerns come second. Now, because of this, humans are not the best solution to alleviating the problems that we have ourselves caused. Humans will essentially always attempt to manipulate the environment to suit them in the best way that it can. For example, China has recently been putting silver nitrate into the atmosphere so that there is no droughts, so that the rain will fall, and so that harvests are good, and many other benefits. However, benefiting who? Benefiting ourselves, not necessarily the environment. The world naturally works in a cycle that is renewable and sustains itself. However, when human interference comes into it, it changes the entire balance of the universe. And humans will always try to improve the environment. However, this calls into question what the word improve even means. As many might disagree on what it actually means. Does it mean reducing the amount of droughts? Does it mean reducing the amount of floods in the world? Does that mean controlling the environment to achieve maximum comfort for humans ourselves? Or does that mean actually doing what is beneficial to the environment? Therefore, our team strongly concludes that laissez-faire is always the best environmental policy. Thank you.
Good job.